Peace and unity to the gods and goddesses. So, as y'all know, in my previous stream that I did about topics like this, my identity is Judge Saturn Jupiter Empress. However, in this situation, I am of no legal representation, spiritually or in the third dimension. I am simply an individual who has information that I know has not been utilized properly by legal representation and by members of association. Okay? So, first and foremost, I would like to apologize to, I believe your name is Miss Sharon. That's Rashad's mom. My apologies if I mispronounced your name or anything like that, but I wanted to apologize for one of the streams I did, where I said no amount of money will basically make me help your son. That's still true. However, my purpose behind saying that was I don't care about any finances because I didn't start that. I didn't start this based on finances at all. This is simply something that I believe in, not just my personal beliefs spiritually, but how everything led up to this moment. I know for a fact that this situation isn't just. This situation isn't how it's supposed to be. And after I was mistreated, I was like, it's gonna take an emotional conversation, heart to heart, for me to do anything. So at this point, I'm like, I don't care about money. Don't offer me any finances. But spiritually, and then seeing how things just keep going in the way that they're going, I'm like, for one thing, I've already tried to call Rashad. So, that first I wanted to make sure that I apologize because I did say that in one of my live streams on Instagram. So, yeah, my apologies to that because I brought up his mom because his wife Zakiya does not need to be handling the situation anymore based on everything. So, I have already tried to call up there, to call the jail. Well, I've called the jail successfully. It's just talking to him did not happen. I have already sent 2 letters. One of them got sent back to me. So I know for a fact that I will not be able to communicate with him directly. There's so many blockages and reasons for me to not be able to talk to him directly to let him know what's going on from my mouth. Okay? Hold on. Because my apologies. Let me fix this stream. So, I didn't even mean to pause it. I meant to turn the thing off. Okay. So, I've already called up there to attempt to talk to him directly, and that simply hasn't happened. So, I have to do things this way because otherwise nothing's going to happen at all. Rosa Ray said, Ellie, what's good? What's good, Win Wortman? What's great? What's great, y'all? Grand Rising and happy Monday. Great afternoon. And happy Lunar New Year to everybody, too. So, now I'm here in a space where I'm seeing all this stuff going on. I'm seeing people saying all these types of things. Of course, these articles have been coming out. And I'm like, look, if everybody gets back to why this all started in the first place, instead of trying to do all these other things that are like putting a band-aid on a wound that needs to be treated properly, we get back to the root of the issue. All right? So Pearl said, Ellie with the crown. What's good? What's good? Peace and unity. This whole situation started because of an issue between Rashad and Darshell Smith. This is, I don't know if I've mentioned her name directly, verbally. I know I've typed it and posted it, but I don't think I've said it verbally online. So this is my first time that I recall speaking on Darshell Smith directly. Okay? This happened because they had a previous relationship. So do you all remember Zaza? Zara? Rashad's son. Right. So if you go to his song, I believe it's Dark Shells, he starts telling everyone in the song, and he's venting about the fact that that's not his son. Okay? It's an entire storyline as to why I'm bringing this information up, because this has not been brought to the forefront properly. By the time it did get to the forefront, Rashad had already received his sentencing. I know this because his wife, Zakiya, blocked me from their app and their website, but I still receive notifications because my account wasn't removed all the way. I can't stop it because I can't log in because my account's blocked, but I still receive notifications. Months ago, she posted in the app, this is information that didn't come out in the trial and stuff like that, where it was different information about Darshell. She had gotten arrested herself, but I'm not bringing that up in this particular situation because that's like added on evidence as to why I'm approaching things in this matter. MJ is fine. She is fine. So, okay. This all started because Rashad and Darshell were having relationship problems and split up. As they're splitting up, Rashad gets in another relationship. And as he's in his new relationship, they're having baby mama, baby father issues. That's what's happening. I was approached in 2021 by someone I don't know. We'll call her T. T is the ex-wife of the blood father of Zara. Rashad is not Zara's father. So, Zaza's father's ex-wife contacted me to give me information as to what's going on with, like, the case didn't exist yet. The child molestation case did not exist yet at this point. This was when Darshell was saying that Rashad is a kidnapper and attempted to kidnap Zara. That was already happening. This was when a lot of us were calling to whatever government office in Georgia to do wellness checks on Zara and to ask questions about what's going on. Okay? So, during that time period, T, she contacts me and sends me information and lets me know, hey, Darshell said that she did a DNA test on Zara, and this other guy, we'll call him Ill is the father according to these text messages. Okay, so let's just go ahead and blow all that out the water and get that clear. Darshell Smith is not Rashad Jamal White's baby mother. That is his ex-girlfriend who he thought he had a child with. This was why when he was upset about getting his son legitimized in the state of Georgia, in that state, it is not a legal obligation to put the birth father on the birth certificate. Okay? So, while Rashad was on Zara's birth certificate, he is not legitimized as his birth son, his blood son. Okay? So all this other stuff everybody talking about, y'all see how the plaintiff has some questionable actions? Like, you get what I'm saying? From the jump, this was about her and apparently Rashad's son, right? Because I don't know if the screenshots are still up here, but as far as on his YouTube channel, because they took the YouTube video down where he went 7 hours going live to explain everything, and he showed all the screenshots. I have several screen recordings as well, and I don't remember if I had the Cash App screenshot in those screen recorders. I gotta go back, but this is what I'm asking y'all to do. I'm asking everyone who genuinely cares to go back in my playlist. It's called University of Cosmic Intelligence, RASHAD JAMAL. It has all the information in there. It has the state of Georgia stream, because he did it on Instagram. I screen recorded, posted it. This is what he asked me to do in 2021. Okay? This was what I did out of the kindness of my heart because he asked me to do so. All of the hashtag Free Zaza videos, I need for y'all to watch those and take notes. Okay? And it's all titled intentionally and organized, so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about once you watch those videos. I will link that in the description box. I didn't link it, but I will link it. But it's on my channel. The playlist is University of Cosmic Intelligence. Easy to find. So He had paid her, I believe it was $2,500. It was around Mother's Day, and his mom was in town for them to see Zara and everything. Like, that was already happening. So he pays her the money. They pick up Zaza, and then that's when she called the police, and they had to drop Zaza off at the police station. Okay, so before I go any further, I'm going to play this video clip. This video clip was done before we had all met up in person and stuff like that, before I got the information that I received. This happened after the Mother's Day incident. Now, I'm going to play this, and I want y'all to think critically as to what is going on and what she's saying and why she's saying it. Roast and Rage say, yeah, I get what you're saying. Shamar Hughes says, sheesh. I know, right? I know. Tell me why they have been talking about this the whole time. I have no idea. So why don't you go ahead and do what you gotta do? What's up? What's up? What's up, sis? You see, I have reached out to you because I got so many people reaching out to me, you know what I'm saying, about this dumbass nigga. So whatever the case is, they reaching out to me, sending me death threats, talking all this shit in my DM. So I had to go ahead, I unblocked my page and I went live so they can get some shit off their chest. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know, listen, y'all, these are the people that say that they're positive people. These are the people that say they're of God. But if you get a bunch of negative ass people or so-called people of God start going to your page over some shit they don't know nothing about, y'all wasn't there, y'all don't know what the fuck happened. Shit. So whatever the case is, yeah, look at them, all in my page. Girl, they've been harassing me. All it is. Talking about, and they keep bringing up his girlfriend. I don't even know what she looks like. Like, I don't care about that girl. I just pray that she watches her children. I pray that she talks to her babies. I pray that she really knows what's happening with her babies. I really do. I pray that she keeps girl, hug your babies and talk to them, because you don't want them feeling intimidated. Because when your children are intimidated and they feel like someone's going to hurt you, and they feel like they're not going to say anything to you because your children are going to try to protect you. That's what I want you to understand. Sis, I have nothing against you. I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what you look like. I promise, I had him blocked for a very long time. Never unblocked him. So whatever the case, children, talk to your daughters when you get a chance. I don't know if you have girls or boys, but I'm pretty sure you're a mother with children, because he does not date women that don't have children. And that's facts. So I'm just hoping that you really just talk to your babies, get them to themselves and talk to them. I will not lie on anybody like that. Talk to your babies. See if your children are okay. Stop thinking that, they might be lying, or if they acting a little strange. Pay attention to your kids. Pay attention to your daughters. Your daughters. I'm not lying to you. I know that you see, I know, but I know for a fact that in your heart and your mind, you know something may be up. You know what I'm saying? But God will reveal to you in due time. And I fret not myself over evildoers. So no, you know what I'm saying? No weapons formed against you shall prosper. So I'm telling you right now, talk to your babies. Don't let that person wrestle and lay on them or do all that stuff. Please watch your kids. And that's for any mother on here. Watch y'all children. Watch y'all children. I stress that. Watch your children. You know what I'm saying? And be patient. Be patient. Let God send the right person in. Don't just let anybody come to your house.
You know what I'm saying? We all, some of us all make mistakes as parents. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if we let the wrong people into our home and we try to help heal men that are broken, you can't heal somebody that's broken. They got to heal themselves. Because you got to always remember, hurt people hurt people. And that's real shit. So I say that, you know what I'm saying, in genuine love. If I was a liar, I promise you, I'll be up probably stuttering and scared. I'm not scared. I'm not. I'll go to hell for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to hell for my son. I die for the truth. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you what it is. Real is real. And anybody that know me, now I'm about to go ahead and share this post because anybody that know me, been knowing me for a long time, know that Shells is real. I ain't never been no motherfucking liar. I ain't never been nobody that's gonna lie on somebody. So at the end of the day, like that. Yeah, so whatever the case is, I don't want nobody to sit up there and flatter themselves talking about that I'm mad I'm not with him. He don't brush his teeth. He don't wash his ass. That nigga have shit paper falling out his butt cheeks. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Since y'all want to play games with me, I sit up there, I try to help him and talk to him like, are you okay? Like, you need to get some help for that. Stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. Because the people gonna know the motherfucking truth. You shit paper all stuck in your ass cheeks, nigga. You didn't want to take no baths, nigga. How long did it take for you to get inside of a pool, nigga? I'm just telling you, be real. Like, don't play with me. And guess what? I don't care who believes me. God do. God was there. Shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about who believes me. I just want to know how much time y'all got. Because I'm letting y'all get what y'all got to get off y'all chest. So all the motherfuckers that's real as fuck, that's genuine, believe me when I tell you. Ain't nobody jealous over here. Look at my page very carefully. Ain't nobody jealous over here. Believe me when I tell you, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no time for none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm real as fuck. And so whatever the case is, at the end of the day, I hope everybody got what they, needed off their chest or whatever, because I don't give a fuck about nothing or know what y'all got to say. Period. The end. So y'all can sit up here like the messages rolling through. I don't give a fuck about what y'all got to say. Y'all want to go and harass somebody else's page because he said that. That nigga is not God. That nigga is not God. And he's not fucking real because if you was real, you wouldn't deal with the fuck you did. If you was real, you wouldn't deal with the fuck you did. Ain't no lie in my fucking eyes, nigga. Ain't no antsiness in me. Ain't none of that. Ain't no motherfucking, what you call, bitterness. For what? I got my motherfucking own. I do my own motherfucking thing. Period. So, half of the messages that's coming through, I'm not looking at that shit. I'm just set up here like being honest, like, I have a restraining order against you. Stop having your people harass me. I have a restraining order against you. Stop having your people harass me. Okay? Okay? And I have children over here. Obviously one of them is his. But whatever the case is, stop fucking harassing me. I don't give a fuck about nobody he's with. I just asked that woman, make sure you watch your children. And later on, down the line, shit'll come out. So, whatever the case is, y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to get up off here. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all got whatever y'all needed to get off your chest. And so you can stop sending me messages or whatever. You know what I mean? It's all good. I couldn't block all y'all motherfucking asses. But half of the pages accounts is motherfucking fake. But I'm just laughing because motherfuckers talking about you bitter. Baby, I'm riding to something real nice. I got something real fine. I got money that brushes his teeth. He takes a bath. He's uplifting in the right way. He's not out here trying to be seen. He's not out here manipulating, telling some truth. I ain't gonna lie. Some truth is real. But when it comes to the black man really protecting that black woman and their children, he's a mother.
Okay. Now, you heard her say that one of them is his. So, my thing is, okay, now this video was posted September 11th, 2021. Oh, y'all can't see the date. Move out the way, Lucy. September 11th, 2021. So, the evidence that I'm finna show y'all is from May. It's from way earlier in the year. Yet, she was on live stream saying that Zara is his child. Lucy, back up from the laptop, lady. Okay. Y'all give me 1 second. Move. You ain't finna get an attitude with me. You know what I'll do. I ain't finna do nothing. She scratched me the other day. Okay. Not her trying to play with a mouse on my screen. That's not a real mouse, lady. Get back up. Back up, ma'am. I'm finna pull up these screenshots that were sent to me. And I also took some screenshots myself. Okay. All right. So I got screenshots up. But I want to ask y'all a few things and let y'all think critically. First of all, I will condone one thing. Don't sit up here and harass people on the internet, because that's part of the problem. The attorney that I was in the elevator with at his bond hearing kept saying, stop posting on social media. What's going on? People have been posting on social media. Like, y'all were getting on my case about, oh, you're not a supporter. Oh, you're stopped supporting. Oh, why don't you support him anymore? His attorney said to stop with the social media stuff, first of all. Another thing is, people continue to misconstrue things, and then y'all be doing stuff. Well, not y'all, but people have been doing things like harassing her. That's the last thing you need to do. Why would you do that? That's stupid. That's incriminating. That's harassment. She could actually sue people for that. So I'm bringing this situation so everybody has clarity and stops putting their energy into the wrong places. That's what I do agree with her on. You don't be sending her messages. We should know this by now. Okay? So, another thing is, so again, she was talking about how she didn't know who Z is, Zakiya. Okay. If she didn't know, then how would she know she had daughters? Because she specifically emphasized daughters after she said she didn't know if she had sons or daughters. That's for one. And then for two, why was she emphasizing the entire situation of watch your kids, watch your kids? Because she knew that she was about to do all that. This situation didn't come up until after she said that he kidnapped Zara. But how could he kidnap Zara when he went to your house to go get him? After y'all had a text message conversation that he posted agreeing for the pickup for Mother's Day. All right. So now we're going to talk about Zara's father. Rico Suave said, she mad weird, bruh, straight smoothie. Ziz said, we know she's a damn lie. So before I get into Zara's father, the entire point of this stream is to redirect everyone's energy. Stop with the petitions. The petition is not going to work. Okay? This case was used to put him into some sort of facility in the first place. There is no petition that's going to get him out. Stop making them. Stop signing them. They're all going to continue to either get trashed or not work. Okay? Even at his bail and bond hearing, nothing about the actual case as far as molestation and child endangerment was brought up. They brought up statements about how he feels about the country. All right? So stop. It's not going to work. I don't know who the legal team is now. I know for a fact that they did run through 3 attorneys and spent over $100,000. Okay? Just think about that. 3 attorneys and over $100,000 has been spent in legal fees. Okay? And that hasn't worked. It's going on 2 years of him being locked up now. And they had the lawyer before he got locked up. Okay? The legal representation should have brought this information to the forefront, because the entire goal now at this point is to make the plaintiff an unreliable source of information. I will use my situation as an example. The plaintiff is saying that a situation happened with her daughter. Now, from what I have seen leading up to this point, the daughter did not say anything specifically, directly. It's all from the plaintiff herself, which is the mother. My son had to testify for himself at the age of 5 years old. So her daughter was older than 5 years old. Now, the state laws in Georgia may be different. However, from what I experienced in the state that my son was living in at the time, he had to speak on his own. And they also have physical evidence of child abuse. And he had to go to the hospital. All right? Now, the accusation is not something that's provable. Okay, you can't have proof of it. You can only go off of someone's word. But was it the child's word or was it the mother's word? Because those are details that are very important. Did the child say these things? Okay, and so if the plaintiff was directly the child, because like I said, in my son's case, it's the entire state against his father and his girlfriend because of the incident that happened. I'm not doing anything. Okay? It's the state suing because of the matter. However, in this situation, it's different. So, now I'm going to introduce you guys to Il, and that is Zara's father. Karate Juice said, hey, before you start, I wanna send you a care package. Love your content. Do you already have the Shoe Guard moisturizer kit from Cetaphil? What? Okay, so let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. I don't see the. So yeah, okay, y'all tweaking. Already. And this is how I know that, a lot of people don't genuinely care about Rashad or the case, because the way that the trolling happens is from people who claim to actually care about him. So it just lets me know that y'all don't actually care. But this is for the people who do care and do intend to assist in some sort of way. I'm trying to get this clear to where y'all can see it and it's not blurry. Yeah, y'all out here tweaking. Y'all just spamming the comments with stuff that is irrelevant. Okay. I'm trying to get it clear for y'all, but it's... Okay, I think that's gonna work. Okay, I think that's as clear as I'm gonna get it for this one. But this is T texting me, and this was October 7th, 2021, and that is Zara with Il. Okay, I'm reading y'all's comments. I see. So, okay, I got y'all. It's just blurry. I want to make sure y'all can actually see it, because this is, with me doing this type of journalism, this can be used in court as well. So I want to make sure that all my facts are clear. And also, I will make some things readily available to the public, but not every single thing. So that does say October 7th. And that is Zara, and that is Il. And the lady made a typo, but she said, please tell your husband he can use this in court. We got on the phone, as y'all can see. We were on the phone at that time. She said, GM, sorry to bother you. Darshell has been threatening me about my estranged husband. So I said, like I said, we were on the phone. I said, hold up, can I call? So, and then, like I clarified, that was a typo. She meant to say can. Your husband can use this in court. Now, mind you, Rashad's not my husband. We had a thing, but he's not my husband. She was mistaken because of social media activity. And so, yeah. Let me see. It's blurry. Let me see if I can get this to not be blurry for y'all so you can follow along. Okay, that's way better. That's way better. So she said, I have several restraining orders against him, and in May, she sent this to his phone saying he's the dad. I said, okay, thank you so much. By the way, how did you get my number? And she said, I've DM'd Jamal, but he has so many followers. He probably didn't. I watched his story on IG where he tagged you. I thought you were his wife, so I went to your page where your number is. And so anyone who knows me knows I have multiple phone numbers and multiple phones for business purposes. So she contacted me on that phone number. Again, this is 2021. I just go up so loud in the microphone. Okay. So this was after I asked if I could call. This is her sending me a screenshot. That is her, Darshell and Ill saying that, you know, just arguing back and forth in the text messages. She said this is her stating that she took the DNA test with Will or with Ill. I was trying to keep it at Ill, but you know, there it goes right there. Then she sent another screenshot. She said, I don't speak to him. We are going through a nasty divorce. And she texted me his number. I blocked it out. Those are documents that she sent me screenshots of. And this is an email exchange with someone else. Let me back it up. So it says, boy, bye. I was not with you when Darsha was fucking you and her husband entanglement. At the same time, you will always be everybody's side, nigga, hoe tendency. Why would I be hurt? I advise you to take it. You never took it because you know he ain't yours and you never will take the test. Your penis is small. Ain't nobody just gonna be content with that. Take my face off your nasty ass stomach, Santa Claus shit. Your body is disgusting. And you know, just people arguing but talking about the DNA test. So this is a close-up on the screenshot that she sent me. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see it. Yes.
Mommy,
Yeah.
I don't know what breakfast to make myself. Like, what do you think
You can use this spoon for the peanut butter.
I don't know how much peanut butter.
Okay, hold on. Y'all give me a second. Can y'all see that? Barely. Barely. Here you go. Alright, so I'm finna read it. So in the gray is Darshell, and in the green is Ill. It says, and you look 60, and you a hoe. And then she said, bitch, I'll be fat. I'll be Pillsbury dough girl. I'll be all of that, bitch. Your ovaries don't work and your eyes don't work either, hoe. LOL. How many dicks did it take? And then she was laughing and sent the middle finger up. She said, bitch. And then he said, finds who the father is, bitch. You still searching. Bitches need DNA to find baby father. You should have just went to Maury. He would have gave it a real far result. He would have gave it a real far results. I guess he meant to say fair. Okay, and then the last part says, yo, bitch, we have a DNA test. You haven't seen it yet. That's your motherfucking phone. And another thing, that's so far, bitch. He said he taking you off his life insurance and stop using his motherfucking medical. Okay. So that's him again with Zara. Yeah, I know it's blurry. I tried to get it straightened up, but it wouldn't focus how I wanted it to. Everything happens for a reason, so there must be a reason for that. But yeah, I think that's it though. And so this is a picture from 2021. That is Darshell and Zara. And that is from May 31st. May 31st. Okay. So that is what's going on. So now at this point, again, contacting people is not the way to go. If you're going to contact anyone, like I have been blocked, I have been blackballed, I have been my entire character defamed and all that by Zakiya White, who is Rashad's current wife. Okay, so she did not want me around at all without any communication as to why, or even any communication saying don't be involved anymore. None of that. I just got blocked and different people blocked me and people said all types of things about me on the internet. All right. So I'm not here to defend my character because it's not that I'm trying to change the narrative of what people think about me. This is about the case itself. I genuinely don't care. I don't have to be involved with those people socially. They don't have to be my friends. I'm fine with that. What I am here to address is this is a serious legal situation that's being treated like some sort of, I don't know what, I just don't know what people are intending to do with this situation, especially considering the fact that evidence like that has been readily available for so long. That's been available since before he got locked up. Yet it was never in possession of the lawyers and no case was built against her. So my entire point of this stream is I will be researching the law. I am not a lawyer. I'm not a paralegal. I only have experience representing myself pro se. And Rashad himself has represented himself pro se for another case that he had years ago. So I am not here to represent him legally. I am just someone who is doing something out of the kindness of my heart, and I know what this situation is beyond a legal case. If you're going to contact anybody, and if you're going to send anyone to contact me, let it be the legal representation of Rashad, who is speaking to him directly. We do not need to involve his wife Zakiya in any of this. She is not here for actually getting him out of jail. As much as she says it online, as much as she appears to seem that way, that is not her true intention. Now, if I'm wrong, okay, because my thing is, Darshell went live and she has said other things and she has an entire case against Rashad. If that's the case, then why did Darshell not have a cease and desist lawsuit threat against her, but I did? Does anyone recall where I said anything negative about Rashad or Zakiya White? Yet I was threatened with a defamation of character and cease and desist lawsuit. And I was talked about online. So if all that animosity was put onto me when I clearly did not do anything, why did nothing go to Darshell if she's the one who filed the first lawsuit in the first place? So we could just take all that anger and put it to where it needs to go and transmute that energy into organization and structure and set up a lawsuit against the plaintiff and make her an unreliable source of information. Because how does she get a DNA test with an entirely different man and still cause all these situations with Rashad? On top of the fact, where did the molestation come from? And that was reported after the kidnapping. But there was no kidnapping. There was a text message conversation about the child getting picked up. So, what we all can do, which I will be doing in the description box, and when I get out of the live stream and I go to the pinned comments, I will pin a comment that no one needs to reply to. You all can leave your own comments in the comment section without replying to the pinned comment, because I will be posting different law codes for the state of Georgia into those. So anybody who is of legal representation of RASHAD Jamal White, you guys can look at those legal codes and you guys will know exactly what is going on and exactly why she needs to be sued. By countersuing, it'll make her drop the initial case. If the plaintiff becomes an unreliable source of information, then the original case gets thrown out the window because it's based on her testimony. It's not based on evidence. It's not based on police reports, not genuine ones. Right? So if anybody knows of any other Georgia laws, make sure y'all watch the live streams, like I said, in the university playlist. So University of Cosmic Intelligence playlist. Okay? Go in the playlist. All the hashtag Free Zaza videos and State of Georgia videos. Watch those and research the different laws. If you need to, you can go to, if you're in Georgia, go to the local law library. Okay? It won't be the same way in every other state. So if you're in a different state and you want to help out, just keep your stuff online. But if you're in the state of Georgia, go to your local law library and get any further assistance for whether you want to get some drafted documents. This is free that you can do. Drafted documents. Anybody who does assist people who are pro se. I only say that because once we present it to an attorney, it needs to be good enough to the point where they can do something with it, because that's been the problem this whole time. There hasn't been anything organized and put in a structure to go against the plaintiff. It's all been against Rashad as a defendant. And there's no way to prove his innocence. There is no possible way to prove his innocence. There just isn't. It's not going to work. Haven't y'all seen for the past 2 years how nothing worked? Okay then. So, take the basic evidence, the plaintiff being an unreliable source of information, her constant lying, with situations directed towards the child. So who's to say that anything else isn't going on? Because she actually did get arrested with her oldest daughter at a different period. So if all that's going on with her, take the attention from him and try to prove his innocence and direct it to what she has going on. Oh, were you saying why not as far as like harassing her? Because that's dumb. Lecturers Alexander, that's dumb. Don't harass her. Kalua Beasley said, right, if she really wanted to help him, he could have been out. I'm not going to speak on that too much in this stream, but Slender Sporty said, why doesn't she want him out? It's a lot to explain, and I probably won't be the one to do it. Somebody else will probably do it. Kalua Beasley said, money makes people do crazy-ish. We need to bring forth laws and equity. Slender Sporty said, is his wife another golden beauty, young pharaoh? I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. Kalua Beasley said, I'm not familiar with young. Okay, let me go. Okay, I'm finna skip over those. SX Mo said, ain't she say she wanted to respect Rashad will to not use anybody else method to get him out? She capping. Because even if he did say that, he doesn't know what's going on outside of what she's telling him. So how much of a free will is it if he isn't aware of what's going on outside of the jail cell and his only point of contact is her? But yeah, she did say that on the most recent stream she did. Kalua said they're just holding and collecting him. It's been one-sided. Yeah. Okay. But yep, that is the evidence that was brought to me in 2021. I need y'all to see the timelines. Have y'all heard anything happening concerning Darshell? No. And that's the problem. It's been all this focus on just trying to prove his innocence and get him out. That doesn't make any sense. If he was put in there based off of testimony alone, there's no way to prove his innocence. We all, people who met him in person, who have children, okay? That's the reason it was so important for people who met him in person who have children to send letters. How did he behave around children? Myself, I was around him for a lot of time. How was he around his own children and around my son? That's what was in the letters. That's why it was important for everyone to send letters. However, the letters didn't work for people who met him in person. So if all that did not work and it's one person's testimony against hundreds of people who met him in person, it's thousands of people in total, but hundreds of people who met him in person, then how about we stop that? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Why do y'all keep making petitions if they keep getting taken down and they keep not working? Stop. Build up another case against the plaintiff so she'll drop the case. Countersue to drop the initial case. Now, I don't mean to have an attitude and seem like, duh, just do that. I don't mean to appear that way. The thing is, I have said this multiple times on live stream publicly, and no one wants to believe what I have. Look, this is not a flex. I'm just saying. I used to work in a politician's office. I was a poll watcher during elections, and one of my very close relatives they have a degree in the legal field. Well, 2 degrees in the legal field. Okay? So I'm kind of just like around this stuff all the time. All right? Like it's just like, it's just documents and paperwork. These videos and posts on the internet are not as powerful as documents. Now, what got him in trouble is that one of the other issues of why he did not get his bail or bond is because one of the video clips that was taken from my Instagram page when we first went live, me and his wife first went live, they got the video clip of her saying that they would have died if they didn't have the daughters in the car when the police showed up. That was the clip that was played at his bond hearing. So social media is powerful for the negative, is not so powerful for the positive. Stop making posts about him. Stop hosting mass meditations. Stop doing that. Stop attending. If anyone's doing that, they're just energy harvesting. They're not helping him at all. Stop. Stop. All them people who is doing all that energy work over the past 2 years, y'all see what's happening. It's not working. It's not going to work. Because that wasn't the problem in the first place. All right. Okay. RSU2 said, who is the legal representative? I don't know who the current, like I said, they went through 3 lawyers, so I don't know who the current representative is. So anybody who knows, send this to them. Let them know that they can contact me. If you guys need to send me anything, either comment in the comment section of this stream or email me or message me through my website. I will not reply to anything else. I won't. I will redirect you. Go to my website. You can email me directly or you can comment directly on this video publicly. J Mac STL said, isn't the burden of proof on the accuser? The burden of proof on the accuser. It is, but the state of Georgia is a little different. So they don't have any proof of the crime. It's based off of testimony. And because he has a record already, it just didn't look good on him or just from the jump. Roaster Ray said, 100, you smart as fuck. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Kalua Beastly said, they're keeping this quiet because there is no way to prove her guilty. You are speaking and people aren't listening. At all. I'm talking about at all. Roasted Ray said, they've been attacking, bro. They just needed the reason to get him in there. That's my point. Because, like I said, they played the clip of his wife saying that. And they also played another clip of, he was saying, like, a bunch of shit. Like, fuck the police. And I don't like police and stuff like that. It was, like, video clips like that. But, y'all remember, though, when every time we had a gathering, the police would show up and he would be very respectful to them. He just doesn't fuck with the dirty cops. That's the thing that he would not emphasize and reiterate. He does not fuck with dirty cops. He does not fuck with unrighteous law enforcement. That's what his narrative was. But it always got spun around because confirmation. SX Mo said, it sounds like a good idea to countersue, but wouldn't they just come up with some other BS to dilute Rashad? I feel like him winning this case would just free him of the BS right now. He lost already. He's serving his sentence. They offer him a plea deal of 5 years so he could get out in 5 years, but no, they gave him, it keeps fluctuating from 16 to 20 years. He lost already. They're trying to appeal it, but you can't appeal it with the current state of everything. That's why I'm saying, they've already done several petitions. So no, the answer to your question is no. It did get right. Getting worse, if anything. Okay. Max said GA can hold you on hearsay. Oh, that's what I figured. Kalua said, I appreciate you speaking on this case. The community is quiet and or unknowing of how to use the law in our favor. Yeah, and it's my pleasure. Because, like I said, I was done very wrong. Like, the thumbnail picture that y'all see is from before the last time I saw him. So that was mid-April. And that was when I went back to Atlanta again for the last event before he got locked up. I was done very wrong during that time period by, like, he was busy and he had a lot of stuff going on. He did me wrong, but it was based off of other people. Other people lied on me and he believed them. So I was fired from my job with them. I used to talk to their family a lot. I got cut off from the family. And I was already being gossiped about. I didn't know. And I didn't know to the fullest extent, like, how much it was happening. Because he would tell me some things that people would say, but he wouldn't tell me everything that people were saying to him at that period of time. Just like the text messages said, the lady thought I was his wife. He would always say things like that. Like, yeah, people think you're my wife. And I'm like, we're talking. But anyway, other than that, he didn't tell me what people were saying. So then by the time he got locked up, everybody just let everything off their chest when most of the people I don't even know, I've never talked to them in person. Or we did talk in person and they didn't let me know if they had an issue. They just immediately went to him. But like I said, he believed lies over the truth of situations. And even when we had conversations about it, the whole narrative was so manipulated that he couldn't even hear me when I was clearing the air. Oh Lord. Okay. Some of y'all need Yeshua. Some of y'all really do need Yeshua. Y'all got issues. Okay. Sean at first glance said, in the terms of a countersuit, but it's the fact that it hasn't happened raises more questions on actual loyalty. That's what I said. That's what I said earlier. His wife appears as if she wants him free, but every time she goes live, every time they go to court, according to what's being shared, no one's talking about this information. Once you make the plaintiff an unreliable source of information, you have to question the entire case at that point. Mac 11 said that does not matter. Anything you say can be spun around. Okay. Can he appeal or call for mistrial? That's what they're doing, but that's why I'm letting this information be known now, because they keep trying to do that and try to prove his innocence. However, if you countersue and present it as if the plaintiff is an unreliable source of information, that hits different, because now you have to question why he's being sued. Okay, what's good? Kalua said, oh wow, that's wild to hear that you're in his circle with knowledge of law, but you made out to be the bad guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't talk about it much, but I was helping with the court case from the jump. Like, again, on my thumbnail, I might need to show that whole screenshot on the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't want y'all to be zoomed up on my chest. Hold on. But yes, I have, it's not just business information, because when you learn a lot about business, you have to learn a lot about paperwork as well. I'm not just a one-sided entrepreneur where I just make sales. I'm very much into paperwork. And so when you learn about the aspects of paperwork and law in general, you know, I used to work at the law office for the real estate company. You just pick up on things, along with, like I said, my family is deeply involved with a lot of politics, and people have different degrees in the legal field. I just happen to not have a degree. I am not a paralegal, nor, I was going to say, nor do I want to be. I'm not trying to be petty, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do all that. I'm looking for the screenshot. I guess I didn't put it up here with the whole screenshot. But anyway, the screenshot I was looking for is, you can see it on Instagram. Y'all can see it on Instagram. And even if you can't see it on Instagram, what I will do, I don't know. It's just probably not meant for it to be in the video. But anyway, in that screenshot, I was letting him know, like, hey, yo, what's good, because what's going on? This was, I'll be honest, y'all had brought up Young Pharaoh earlier. This was when he started tweaking out on Young Pharaoh, because he had already made his amends and been like, you know what, let bygones be bygones. I know you don't fuck with me, but I'm not finna trip on you. He had already said that. Then he basically just went back and started tweaking out on Young Pharaoh. And then I texted him, I'm like, are you good? Are you okay? Because you had already addressed this man. And you was on the phone with Aisha's Wisdom when I was at your house, and she already told you what was up with him. So why are you even doing that? Pharaoh in his mid-20s, you in your 30s. Stop. You look your favorite word. So, you know what I'm saying? People made me out to be the bad guy because I'm the only person who does shit like that. I was never afraid to speak to him that way. But as y'all can see, there's a bunch of yes men around who just, oh yeah, but they don't know what's going on. I'm really like the realest nigga around him, and he had a bunch of men around him who were bitches. And then all the bitches around him, y'all know what type of time he was on. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. Kalua said forces were working against you. Yeah. Okay. Zen said, you sound resourceful, Ellie. I'm glad you pitched in despite of what happened. Yeah, I appreciate that acknowledgement as well. Because, like, I have no reason. If I'm talking, I have never just outright done favors for an ex of mine. So, or an ex-employer. So it's like, if I'm going out of my way to help you, it's deeper than, like, I don't want none of that back. I just know that he's being done wrong, for one. Part of my reputation is tied to this, because if people believe the mainstream narrative, it's like I look like I support child molesters, and that's fucked up. And because I know he's innocent, just based off of the timeline of things, I paid attention the whole time for years. So if all this is going on, and then you're locked up, why in the world did everything play out the way that it did? Why wasn't this information brought to the lawyers immediately? Why didn't anybody come back? What the judge was talking about, the lawyer was sitting there not defending him at all, if I'm being honest. Like, it was like, I don't know if the lawyer was taken by surprise too much, because I don't want to say he looked like he was on bullshit on purpose, but it's like, your lawyer was ass at the bail and bond hearing because he didn't say anything. Not really. Not really. Kalua said, I'm new, so I'll have to get in tune with your previous videos. Yeah, on this situation, you'll have to go to the University of Cosmic Intelligence playlist on my page. And you'll see the hashtag Free Zaza videos and State of Georgia videos. I left Null said, everybody is under their own light and challenge. He has to speak for himself, is why we are given individual tongues. Kalua said, I'm studying the securities market and reading up on the Security Act Exchange and Security Act, Exchange Act and such, and finding out about certain remedies that may help. Okay. Javon Sanders said, choose your wisdom as the best present tense sound. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Know what I'm saying? Stop with the petitions. It's not gonna work. Do not harass this lady. Do not harass Darshell. Do not harass Ill either. Don't harass anybody. Don't send nobody no messages. Just contact whatever sort of legal representation that you believe may be able to assist. And also, if y'all want to get spiritually involved, y'all can also contact anybody who does spiritual work to see deeper as to what's happening and how you can actually assist in the situation. Okay? I greatly appreciate all. It's been goddesses, I'll be honest. It's just been ladies who have been sending me information about this situation so I could put together different pieces of the puzzle that I did not have. I greatly appreciate all of you all. And like I said, if y'all know that, I'll look it up myself, but y'all could hit me up quicker depending on what you got going on. But if y'all know the previous 3 lawyers and y'all have their contact information, can y'all contact them on my behalf and send me their contact information? So yeah, that'll just help get things to move faster. Kalua said they pushed him to be guilty so damn quick, it didn't make no sense. Yet look at the old men in government and Hollywood just getting slapped on the wrist. Yeah, Keys DB said, appreciate you, goddess. For sure, my pleasure. Mac 11 said, no, the lawyer had more to gain to not get him free. He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Tiana Shepherd with the fist. What's good, goddess? What's good? Greatly appreciate you. Slender Sporty said, don't harass the wife. Don't harass nobody. You shouldn't have to don't harass nobody. I was talking about Darshell, but don't harass nobody. I don't want you to harass the kid either. I don't give a fuck. She don't like me, but I don't care. I'm suing her anyway too. Don't harass nobody. If you're gonna contact anybody, contact whatever legal representation that you believe can assist. I shouldn't have to explain that, really. Roaster Ray said, peace, goddess, Ashe. Ashe. Javon Sanders said, always keep your unconditional love and knowing is what I mean. You will get the best DNA process activation. Okay. Anyway, Tiana Shepherd said, yes, they got the right one to help. Javon Sanders said, too late. Okay, Snow, the goddess, said, peace, goddess, peace. Pickle said, OMG. Oh, Don't worry about where I got this at. Magic. Not to be offensive, but public platform. Anyway, so yeah, like, do y'all have any questions? Because I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the information that they did not share publicly. I've been sitting on it for years. I didn't think that this would happen. I thought that his wife would have been said something about this. She hasn't. So, you know, I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if y'all got any questions. But otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, do not harass nobody. Why would you? All offense. Why would you ask that? Don't harass nobody. That's how people get in trouble. The paper trails, the digital footprint. If you make a new account, people could track your IP address. If you do anything, it's documented. We already know about what's going on. Okay? They already have social grades. They just haven't enacted in the way that they did in other countries. But yeah, we're constantly being surveilled already. So if you go out of your way to harass, not only you leaving a digital footprint, but you fucking your own karma up. Like, that don't make no sense. Don't harass nobody. Nobody should have been harassing Darshell from the jump. And that was why I sent Rashad that text message in the thumbnail, because he started having people go harass Young Pharaoh and spam his comment section. And I'm like, nigga, what is you doing? Why is you sending people to go comment Big Baby on Young Pharaoh's shit? Like, that's the shit that people didn't... I would get on his ass about stuff like that. And that's why niggas didn't want me around like that. Because I'm not finna just let shit slide. Okay. But if y'all don't have any questions, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Got 55 viewers and 22 likes. Yep. Divinely aligned. Alright. Bye, you guys. Shalom. Why y'all start commenting once I push the button? Slender Sporty said his wife said he's coming home. I'm not gonna say none. Dre said, I definitely have my own take on everything. All I see is how the people, all of us in the comments going back and forth, are really not coming together. I mean, I don't see that in the comments. It's just trolls and then like people who make sense. But no, I swear, y'all waited to comment when I was pushing the button. I was trying to say more, but you about to get up. Like, that's what... Okay. Do I need to stay on, like, for a couple more seconds? Or you good? Did you say everything? No, because I swear they were having me drag out that exit. I was trying to get off. I'm like, bam. Then all of these comments started spamming in. And Dre said, I was... Oh, okay. Spirit of Alahayam sounds like you protected him. That's what's up. Roaster Ray said, I seen it. Dre said, I'll DM you. No DM, right? Yeah, send me an email or contact me through my website. Or comment after I get off the stream. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.